Okay. It's just residential, really. There's a lot of residential to start off the game with. I've noticed. I don't want to keep branching down this bit just in case it gets too busy. So, again, build out this road. I realised I didn't go to the full snap point there, but it's okay. And we'll put this down here again. Now I'm going to make this residential zone a little bit different. No, I'm not. I was thinking about it, and it changed the idea. We do need some sort of cool snaky residence, which we'll put in this area, the next area. Because so far we're just doing like this sort of claw shape. And I'm getting a bit bored of the claw shape. Now again, I probably shouldn't be putting too many buildings on sort of the start-up area as you come in. But I think on this just specific residential area, it should be okay. Hopefully the water I extended enough. Now I'll just bring it down a little bit more. And do these people still get the health benefits? No, they don't. Ooh, power. We haven't got enough money for a new turbine. We need money for a turbine. Now, this is what we got before though, wasn't it? Loans. So we can take out a loan. And we can buy a new turbine. We'll put 2 in place if we... Oh, there we go. We've already got another achievement. This time we're on Worthy Village, so we can buy a new area. We've now got districts. We have the policies as well, and a second loan. We can do industry specializations and services policies. We've also got the new services, which is fire department, police department, and a unique building. We've got the forestry specialization and agriculture specialization. We've got these policies as well, which will come under our policy usage, and these new buildings. Yeah, right, let's continue. And just because it's probably going to be good for the long run, I'll put 2 windmills down. Eventually we will get this. I always like to keep it clean weather, and I think it looks pretty nice with just sort of windmills on the side over here, especially that scene there. That looks nice. Now are we still okay with power? Yes, we're nice and dandy with power now, and we're good for housing. It has dropped a lot. Education is becoming a big thing of what we need. So what we should do is I might add a school down here. And I will link up this road to this main area as well, because now this area should be getting the health benefits slightly too, which is what we need. Although nobody has fire coverage at the moment, but that's about to change because boom. And so far there's no crime. Oh, actually there's a crime rate of 3%, so if we're going to start placing things, we may as well add it. Although we now are... Oh no, we're still making a profit. We only have 556. What currency is that? Simoleons, isn't it? Simoleons. No wait, that's for SimCity. What is it for Cities Skylines? Oh, let's have a look. I don't know what we call that. Is that dollars? Cents? No, cents is... I don't know actually. I don't know what currency that is. But we have 752... We'll class it as just pounds for now. I'll call it that. Just because Britishness and all that. So, I'm going to drop in that policy just because it's always good to have that straight away. Water usage is not so bad. Smoke detection, I'm also going to add that in. Now I know that has dropped our income, but it is going to save us a lot on spending for fire and spending for power. It does keep dropping though, which is now a very scary thing to look at because, oh, there we go. But we can probably bring down the budget for the fire department a bit now then. And also the police department. Actually, for now, we'll turn those policies off because we're making a loss of money. There we go. We're making our money back now. But those two policies will be put in place later on. Now there's a fire over here, and the fire department have not reached it. Is this a late response thing, or is it just because it hasn't got, it's not in the region? Oh no, there it is. But I feel like it's got there too late. Did a fireman just run inside the building? Oh no. Yeah, I think people just ran inside. I feel like someone just ran inside. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they actually saved the building. Look at that. And it slowly fades back to colour. Cool. Okay, so the city is requesting more residential. Now what I'll do is I'll put it on full speed and wait till we get some more money. Just check our power, which has dropped again. I feel like the policy for power usage is going to need to come back into place, and we've also got the achievement of Tiny Town. So we're still upgrading over and over again, which is great. So now we've got decoration, so we can have parks and stuff, which is good, because now we can upgrade our buildings and get more money. We've got more unique buildings, which is the level 2 upgrade. There's more policies. And we also have a new school, which is cool. Oh, hello, there must be a plane nearby. That was a bit scary. So what I'm going to add in place is the power usage one, just because of the amount of power we are consuming. And already that jump just happened. So what I was going to do was add more residential. I will bring this main road down just a little bit more, and I'll grab this road, and this is going to be our crazy one. This can be our crazy area. You see already, it's just mental. I need to bring this back down again, don't I? Just so I can link up this snake to it. There we go. And this is all going to be residential. Now I think because of the way it is, this should be sort of like a high class residential area. It will keep all of our big money makers down here and all the fancy rich kids that don't need to go to school because, you know, their parents have a lot of money for working in an industrial factory place, because that's the only jobs there is at the moment. But eventually we will have offices. Okay, just keep zoning that. And zoned. There we go. What I do need to remember to do is bring the water down here. And make sure the power is reaching across. Now there's a little gap there. There we go. So we'll take a park as well. We'll place a park somewhere where there's no housing yet, or where it's acceptable to put a park. Is there any place to put a park? I did have to destroy a house, but it's okay, because at least we can place that park there and boost up the sort of area morale, kinda. We'll put another one there too. And there we go, it's boost up all these houses, and even spread to this area over here too. And I think we should add a park in this area. And we'll put one more up here. Now we have destroyed some residential, but with this new zoned area, it shall build, and all these places will upgrade as well. And all the upgraded places can then gain. So we'll put a park there, and that's it for parks for now. It's just to boost the sort of this whole area around here. Now again, we are making a loss, but once this residential grows, which I'm hoping is soon, we'll be fine. Currently we are still making a loss, so it may come to that point where I have to take out a loan. We're still fine. Healthcare can probably come down to 90% too, because we're still fine for that. Education we'll leave as it is. Parks, we'll leave them as they are. There we go. We'll just there we go. Our income is slowly moving out of the red. And we'll have a look at our newly unlocked services actually. Let's see what unique buildings we have unlocked. So we have the Statue of Liberty, and we also have the Statue of Wealth and the Statue of Shopping. There's Fountain of Life and Death, friendly neighbourhood park, and a transport tower. Nice. And only obviously the other ones haven't unlocked yet. Okay, so the residential's dropped, and we're looking for more industrial. Now there is a zoned out place for industrial there, so that should fill itself in at some point. They are requesting workers though, and so are they. Maybe we do need some more residential. Well, now that we're making the dollars again, making the big ones, we can start building. Although we still have very little money. And our power's dropping too. So again, we might have to take out a loan. Although we're still waiting for this one to pay back. So I don't want to really take out two. We'll just let our money kick up a little bit. What's this? We can buy new land as well. Yeah, so we could eventually like upgrade to these areas. We could buy this one, and we could fill out this whole lake with the sort of advanced wind turbines with the water, and also sort out this sewage problem, because I can just see here now. We'll go back to the city tile. That's what the sewage does. The water turns a horrible purple colour, and it's just manky. Yeah, we're gonna have to take out another loan. It's micromanagement games. I can't handle them. I'm too bad. There we go, jumped up the power, and we can also build some more residential. This will be the last of our residential area down on this side of the map. Can we fit any more in? Yeah, we can fit some smaller houses in down here. So what we'll do is we'll just grab that bit, go over here, fill up there, just get rid of that little bit there, and just fill in all of this. Oops. Damn it. Damn it. There we go. Just fill in all this area. That's why we have some more residential ready. Just bring the water down. So I don't have to really pay attention to that area unless it's a power issue. But hopefully, it'll be alright. We can maybe add a park as well. Just for the sort of surrounding area. Which has also boosted this up to a nice high leisure area. We are in the minus money again, but with this new housing area and some more industrial that I'm about to build, we should start making more money. How's traffic looking like? Traffic's fine around this area. Coming into the city, it's a little bit busy. Other than that, we're still okay for traffic, because that usually becomes a big issue later on in the game. For me, it does anyway. Oops. Yeah, we'll bring it out one more, actually. There we go. And we need a lot of industrial, apparently. So we'll just coat this side. And we'll coat all that area in the industrial. And it will need water. So there we go. This residential area has filled up very quickly. Still a few spaces. These have all upgraded to nice houses. It's already looking quite nice. We have got this sort of... Oh, there we go, another achievement. Boomtown. So we've now got a new area which we can unlock. There's new services, so we've got transport, more buildings, bus, which obviously that comes under transport as well, doesn't it? We can get ores, recycling plants. Well, recycling is, sorry, that's a policy. And recreational use. Now this is also a good idea, but you need to have good money, especially for your police, because obviously it says there increases the police budget by 15%. So what we could do is just drop the police budget by 15%, and that'll push it back up again. Do you think that'll work? Or is that cheating? I don't know. And we now have the highway ramp, large roundabouts, and a three-way section. And this. Cool. So we might be able to fix up this roundabout now. We still need some more industrial. So I'll add a little bit more on this side. And may as well add some here. There we go. But what I'm going to do is we're going to pause and we'll fix this roundabout. Now already I've just seen a big problem. Right, so let's try and get a roundabout in. No, I didn't want to do that. The game just decided it was a good idea to place a roundabout. So we have a large roundabout. Oh, that is a very large roundabout. Is this just a single lane? Yeah, it's just 2 lanes. With the traffic coming in, we do need a large roundabout. Which does use highways, but we don't have... Oh no, we can use this. We just need to make it so it's not too big. There we go, that's kind of a nice circle-ish. Ish. I will add that onto there. At least now it all goes one way around. Throw that onto there. I will get rid of this actually. We'll put like a nice little bit there. And can we have... oh yeah. Bring that back onto there again, and that back onto there. There we go. That's linked up nicely. Hopefully that should fix any traffic issues we had. Already it runs smoother.